go. It says connecting. It says we are live. Where's the camera?
You have to go to Brio.
No, we're there. Here, let's take a look.
That's it.
We're there.
That's it.
So are we? Let me double check on my phone. Okay, it says we're live on here. Cool.
You got top chat or live chat, I should say. Yep, you're good there. You are good there.
Live chat.
Yep. Cursor, where are you? There you are.
Oh, there's John Lincoln. Cool. Okay, so there's people
that's
creeping in.
Yeah.
It takes a few minutes.
Yep. All right.
Wiki Bobby messaged me. He's like, "What happened? We're here."
With what? We're here. Don't worry.
We're here. I mean, maybe he was talking about the live stream earlier.
Yeah, well, it was happening. We were having some technical difficulties. Last week it happened too.
Yeah, hey guys, we've got a handful of you in the chat right now.
They're rolling in.
So this happened last week too. The broadcasting software that we use to connect to YouTube, it's not necessarily YouTube. It's the software. It will randomly sometimes disconnect and then reconnect, and that causes the buffering during the YouTube live feed. So it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened like a few times in the past couple weeks.
Ah, the pleasures of live streaming. You never know what's going to happen. It does happen sometimes.
So then I get super nervous and I'm like, oh no,
yeah,
please reconnect. And then, you know, it does
back.
reconnect after a few minutes. So yeah, sorry about that, gang.
Yeah, it's all good.
But, wow, okay, I see Albert, our prize winner, Jeffrey, David, Johns, the SeaTac, Bubba, Greg, Tay Smith is here. Hey, Tay. Grandpappy's here.
Oh,
who won? Oh, Albert Metelsky won.
Yeah.
Did that not go through? Did the last part not even stream?
No clue.
I thought it was.
We're going to have to check the replay.
Hey, Wiki Bobby, so sometimes with our broadcasting software that connects to YouTube, it will randomly disconnect and then reconnect. But then after a few minutes, it should be okay. Like it'll buffer for a few minutes and then it should be okay. People are saying they didn't see the winner.
Oh.
They didn't see the prize drawing.
Wow. Well,
the feed was clean tonight until the end, says Hack Editor.
Well, the movie got through. That's good.
That's weird.
Yeah, we don't know. We have to check the actual the broadcast after, you know.
Yeah, we'll have to watch the playback later.
Yeah.
So there might be an update with that program. We're gonna have to see what we could do with that.
We'll have to check it out.
Or see if there's another program we could go with. But see, so some behind the scenes info with YouTube to stream live from like a computer that we do here. You need like a software program to go and link with it. It's not just like a YouTube thing. It's some people use like Restream or StreamYard, OBS. There's all these different programs that will connect to YouTube for you to do a live stream. And sometimes the programs randomly crap out and then they like reconnect. So it said it was reconnected, but I guess it didn't. Wow. So I don't know what's going on there. So I apologize, guys. With live streaming anything, you know, you want it to be as perfect as possible, and then sometimes it just isn't. Sometimes you will have a glitch or two here and there. But
absolutely, yeah, you know.
Yeah, but we want to thank you guys for still hanging with us and stopping back in to find out what was going on.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Hey, welcome to the Hairy Scary Hangover.
The Hairy Scary Hangover, yes.
That's right. For what's the night? It is technically the 13th, correct?
It is now Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, August 13th.
Wow, yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
So, good morning.
Hello.
To the Night Owls.
Or good evening, wherever you are, depending on where you are.
John Biggins says Grimm's sound effects were great.
It was a lot of fun, you know. Every movie's a different challenge, so this one was a little bit harder, I think, you know, again, because everything was so tightly written, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Randall says, good evening to my favorite couple of the macabre.
Ooh, hey, I'll take that.
And John says it was a good movie. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's one that's been around. We've seen it before. We just never looked into showing it, and turned out to be a pretty public domainy. So yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking of taking next week off. We're thinking of taking next week off because we have some conventions coming up this fall where we need some extra time to put some straight to video specials together.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff together for to hawk our wares, as it were, at the upcoming appearances we have.
Yeah, so we're thinking of taking next week off, and technically we haven't taken a Friday night off in like a little over 2 months.
Yeah, we need a little time.
So, and we love doing the Friday night shows.
Oh yeah.
We're thinking, yeah, maybe just take that day to work on more behind the scenes stuff.
Sure, yeah, we'll definitely put
or take that whole
the
week
time
really.
to good use, like sleeping in, things like that.
Okay, but for now we have some Halloween news.
Ooh.
Even though it's still August, there's a lot of us thinking about Halloween already. Well, we're Halloween year round, but
That's right.
we're like, oh, Halloween's, approaching. It's less than a few months away.
Where the rest
Halloween
of the world
season
acknowledges it, and then
some people are still enjoying their summertime margaritas, and we're over here waiting for pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah, we saw some stuff in the stores today, in the grocery stores. They have the pumpkin spice cereals, and your pumpkin spice libations are out.
Yeah.
The monster cereals.
The monster cereals.
Everything but Count Chocula.
Yeah, so they had Boo Berry and Frankenberry, and then they had at the one grocery store we went to, Giant Igor, they had Count Chocula, like little cereal bars,
yeah.
like little granola bar things, but they didn't have the actual cereal.
No, it was like little Count Chocula cereal bars.
Yeah, so maybe everyone bought up Count Chocula already.
Maybe. See,
maybe they didn't hit stock it
I'm
yet.
more of a Frankenberry guy.
I love Count Chocula. I love chocolate. So
Yeah.
I'm a chocolaholic.
I'm a different kind of holic.
Okay, so Halloween news. There's a website that I found called
Halloweenaholic.
HalloweenDailyNews.com. So Disney's Halloween shop is open. Is open. They're gonna have Halloween like special collector pins and shirts and all kinds of different merch. It's mostly like kid-friendly stuff because they're calling it the not-so-scary Halloween merch. So when I looked at it on the site, I'm like, well, that's cute for like kiddos, people with mini monsters. They can get something cutesy, or for maybe people who don't like stuff that's super scary, they can get something more cute.
That's weird because as a kid, I loved being scared.
Yeah.
How that was the whole point of it, is to be scared of something and to be, but it was a fun scare. It wasn't like, run for your life scared.
Yeah, it was more fun, scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like monster stuff.
That's the thrill you get. It's like, hey, I'm going to ride a roller coaster that doesn't go up a hill. It just goes straight forward. That's not a roller coaster.
See, and I'm terrified of roller coasters.
I'm not talking in a literal sense. I'm saying in a figurative sense. You have to say, hey, Halloween, but here's something that's cute and fluffy for Halloween. It's kind of dumbing it down.
Well, they've always done more of like the family stuff.
I'm sure what they're going to do is interesting, but what was so scary? Don't they have Haunted Mansion or something like that?
Well, they do have Haunted Mansion, and some people think of the Haunted Mansion scary. I think it looks cool. I do love the Haunted Mansion stuff. I think that's kind of fun.
All of that's relative too, because everyone has their own thing. But I remember as a kid, I used to be afraid of the vacuum cleaner.
The vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
The cats and dogs are afraid of vacuum cleaners.
And young enough kids are too.
Yeah, I can see that.
I still don't like a vacuum cleaner.
Well, they're loud. They're kind of, intrusive.
Because it gets everything so clean. I don't want that.
All right, and I guess Disney's also working on some movies that are coming out this fall.
They're working on my last
Hocus
nerve.
Pocus 2.
Okay.
They're making a sequel to the first Hocus Pocus movie that came out around, 94?
Not my bag.
93. The first one was really cute with the witches, the Sanderson sisters.
Was it?
It was very cute. So they're making a sequel based, I guess, on the witches. Maybe they're coming back after all these years.
But they filmed the first...
Like 30 years later, they're bringing them back?
Well, they filmed the first one in Salem, Massachusetts, and this one they're not, so...
They're not filming in Salem?
No.
Wow, okay.
I don't know if they're doing a replica of the town on a lot, but as far as I know, they're not shooting in the town of Salem like they did the first one, so...
Okay, and so they're making I didn't know they made a first one, but there's a movie called Under Wraps 2 coming out, and it's a kids movie that's going to be on Disney Plus
A not so scary.
about a mummy. About a mummy named Harold the Mummy.
Harold the Mummy there.
So who knows what adventures Harold the Mummy will be going on. I never knew this. There was a first one, but they're making a second one.
I'm sure he's always on the verge of wanting to throw up.
So we'll see how that. Maybe I'll watch it just because it's a mummy movie.
Well,
technically, it's a mummy movie I've never seen.
You say that, but you don't want to see the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. So.
Well, I saw it. It was terrible, Grim.
Being just.
I already saw it.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
I thought you were like kind of.
No, I watched it and swore at it the whole time, and yelled at the TV screen.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. So hopefully Under Wraps 2 with Harold the Mummy will be better than the Tom Cruise Mummy movie.
Under Wraps. Harold the Mummy.
Let's read some comments.
That's a very popular name in Egypt, by the way, Harold.
Harold?
Yes.
I
You
don't
never
know.
heard of King Harold?
Well, there was Horus.
There's Taurus, Tutankhamun.
That was part of the, mythology.
Yeah. Well, there's Tutankhamun, Nefertiti, Harold.
Well, Wiki says Harold the Mummy is a good person. So he must know of that cartoon.
Thank you.
John says, finally saw the 2016 Ghostbusters. It wasn't that bad, he says. The Haunted Mansion movie, I guess they're making one for 2023,
Yeah,
says
they are.
Wiki.
They are. Eddie
New
Murphy
one.
was in a version of their Haunted Mansion movie. And he played the aloof Eddie Murphy, I think. I never saw it. I'm not really a big, I don't know. I like Eddie Murphy and I like Disney, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago.
You saw Haunted Mansion movie?
Yeah, like a long
Really?
time ago.
No.
I would go to Disney World just to check out the Haunted Mansion, says Albert. Yeah, I think that would be like my favorite part of Disney World.
I'm sure
would
the
be
stuff
like the
inside's
Halloween
cool.
parts. Heard Ohio has more haunted houses than any other state.
That
says
could be
John.
true.
Yeah, that is true. I think Ohio has one of the most haunted houses. So that, where's the screen?
Yeah.
Trying to get my screen back here.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to go back
There we go.
to Ghoul Brothers Haunted House here in Akron.
Yeah, the Gould Brothers Haunted House in Akron, they did invite us back, so we may be
Sweet.
visiting them again.
I'm trying to work up an idea to go and shoot down there.
Yeah. And then I guess their Wiki Bobby says Hocus Pocus 2 cereal is coming out in stores soon.
Cereal?
I guess they're making cereal to go with it. Maybe it'll be like the Monster cereal.
Bette Midler flavor.
Maybe it'll have like little witch hats or something, like little witch hat marshmallows.
They should be witch moles. They should use like Cocoa Puffs, and maybe even put like a little hair in them. Like maybe the hair is made out of candy or something.
Ew.
Yeah, and just have like I do witch mole cereal. That'd
like
be great.
Little moles. Ew.
Yeah, witch
Or
wort.
like little toads. Don't they use toads in their spells and
witch
stuff?
wort cereal.
Yucky.
Wrap the nose right into the bowl.
Well, as long as it's not contagious.
Witch wort cereal. And we
Rowan says, I want to visit Gould Brothers, but also please come to the schoolhouse while you're in Akron.
We've been invited.
Oh,
yes,
she works that you work there, right?
Yes, we were going to definitely check that out.
We do need to check that out.
Absolutely, we'll do that this year.
That would be cool to film something there. I wonder if they would let us film there. John says haunted schoolhouse and laboratory. I have to watch this. Laboratory is the best haunted house. It is a really fun haunted house. So that and Gould Brothers are probably the best in Akron.
Well, we did those haunted houses several years ago in another incarnation.
Yes.
But I remember the haunted laboratory when you walked in. They had that huge cage that had the electricity on it.
Yeah, that is so cool.
A big Faraday cage.
Yeah, some really cool props there.
The Tesla cage. It was neat.
I saw that they're going to have Monster cereal themed fruit snacks too.
Yes, they had those last couple years.
Huh, okay.
You got the Frankenberry.
No, they were we had the cereal bars.
They had the wraps. You had one for a snack toy.
I don't remember that one.
Or we definitely bought them.
I thought they were cereal bars we had.
We had the Frankenberry, strawberry fruit roll-ups.
Oh, okay. It must have been some like fruity candy
But we did have the Count Chocula cereal bars too.
So some more news.
Yeah.
Monster cereal is out now. We talked about that. So Rice Krispies, they're coming out with their own Halloween flavor of cereal.
Rat poops? Like little mice poop Krispies?
No, they're calling it Shocking Orange.
What?
They're going to come out with a Shocking Orange Rice Krispies.
Oh, that's going to make your poop look
So will it make
weird.
your poop orange?
You know it.
All the food coloring and food dye?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that might be a little weird.
That reminds me like when you were a kid and you would get the modeling clay and you would mix all the colors together and it would turn gray.
Yucky.
Remember that?
Ugh. Okay.
I remember that.
Rowan says Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory is doing auditions August 20th and September.
Oh, cool.
I forgot. Find our social media. LOL.
Some of the nicest people are in the horror acting business.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice people that work in haunted houses around
the
here.
haunt industry, right? Haunters.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got some friends that they make
yeah.
wonderful costumes and they're very creative and they get to express their creativity working at the haunted houses.
They do, they do.
We know people from the Haunted Hydro in Fremont, Ohio.
Yes.
You know, we've talked with people at the Bloodview Haunted House.
That's true.
Yeah, we've bopped around a lot of haunted houses in the past 8 years. We've been the Mummy and the Monkey.
Indeed we have. Indeed we have.
Okay, so
Good night.
the horror movie The Black Phone is out on Blu-ray this month, and you were talking about this earlier that you wanted to see it.
I want to see that, and I don't know because when you saw the preview, you're like, nope, don't want to do it. You're like, nope.
I was like, I don't know.
Movie, but,
yeah, I want to see Nope also. I still need to see that.
But I would say, you know, it looks interesting enough, and the way they are marketing it looks kind of like a throwback to me. I'd love to see it. It looks really good. Don't know anything much about it, and I'm going to keep it that way until I see it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to read the comments. But, yeah, it looks like fun. You know, fun. No, horror fun. Just want to see some good, scary stuff, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'll give it a chance. But when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I don't know. Whoa.
That's the point of it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, you know, kind
so
of
if it's super, like, really scary, then it might be really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that, it could be good.
Well, we'll have to check it out.
Let's see. New girl who worked in a haunted house one night blew her voice out screaming. Oh, wow.
Well, the one cool thing I thought...
So she lost her voice the first night she was working there.
Yeah, the one thing I thought was pretty cool about the haunted houses when we went to them is that how they have badges. Some of them have, like, little medals they get for how bad they scare somebody. Like, if they make someone poop their pants or pee their pants, and then, like, send someone to the hospital, like, with heart issues.
Yeah.
There's all different kinds of little medals you can get.
So we have people asking us questions.
What can you wait?
We have people asking us questions. And Victoria, I guess she didn't hear the answer to the question.
Yes.
About where we get the TV guides from if we look them up at the library.
That's right, yeah.
So Victoria, no, we actually collect TV guides.
Yes, it started out, I used to go down to the Cleveland Public Library and, ooh, shut that door. That's loud.
Yeah, that's all kinds of loud.
I used to go down to the Cleveland Public Library and go to their microfiche archives. This was back probably, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And but I have owned some actual Cleveland Press TV guides and plain dealer ones that I found at flea markets or wherever, you know, things like that. They pop up, and some antique stores had them. But I used to look some stuff up, and then you open those doors, you know, you go look for stuff, and it just kind of falls into your lap.
So there's actually a video on our Monster Hustle playlist from like a week ago where we found a whole stack of retro TV guides.
40 of them.
40 of them for only $10.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe you said $10.
$10 for a whole stack of those old TV guides.
Now, I don't, and the interest, even though we do sell on eBay and things like that, if you look on eBay and you look up, you know, Cleveland TV Showtime, Cleveland Press, people sell, and it doesn't even matter who's on the cover. It has nothing to do with that for whatever, $20 an issue.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't know if
some
they did
people
that
sell
much.
them online for $20 or more, and
I don't have one up on
the TV guides we don't really sell. We keep for our collection.
But I do have doubles. So
sometimes if we have a double, we could sell it, or maybe, you know, share it with another collector. But
sure, I got no problem with that. But yeah, but we just get them for us, and I figured out a way to turn that into a bit for our show.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, hey, let's just go with, you know, it just kind of came to me to go, hey, why don't we just do a little bit of a, you know, a little sort of a segment called Cleveland TV Show Time Travel, based on the name of the magazine, and I can go online and find little, you know, still pics of these movies, put together a little montage, a little, you know, a little slideshow, and then narrate, talk over it, and talk about how we remember the shows and some of the movies, and anecdotes, things like that. And that's what turned into Cleveland TV show Time Travel. And I hope people enjoy that. I like putting them together. What I'd like to do is put together like a best of, like all of them, into like a video or a DVD. That could be fun. And do it chronologically too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
By month and year, yeah.
There you go. So yeah, the TV guides we like to collect. Victoria says, I used to collect National Geographics and kept them in the attic. Not recommended in a wooden house. Poof.
Why?
She put a flame emoji on there.
Oh.
So
that's like Tinder, like a Tinder box.
She must have had issues with that.
Yeah.
You must have had a lot of
they could dry up in
Nat
the attic.
Geos. Yeah, and they could get brittle and dry up in the attic.
Yeah. Well, damn, National Geographics, yeah.
Oof.
They
yeah. How many times were the Mummy and the Monkey on Coffee Channel 2, says RN?
Oh.
That's a really throwback question.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, that is. Not many people know that we
Explain
were on
that the
Coffee
whole time,
TV.
Yeah.
So in 2018, Grim and I had the opportunity to be on Coffee TV in San Francisco, and we were on TV out west for 2 months. October and November of 2018. They had a time spot they needed to fill. Grim works with, from time to time, a commercial producer that's out there, and he'll do storyboarding and things like that for little projects he's doing.
His first name was Sean, and congratulations to him. He and his wife celebrating a 22-year anniversary.
Yeah, so happy anniversary, Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like they were having a nice night out together.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sean had a spot to fill on Coffee TV, and he wanted to sell his commercials that he puts together for businesses out there. And there was a half-hour time spot, so we were on after Creature Features and after some clown show. I think it was called Circus of Fear.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so the thing is, I guess he told us that the people out there liked us, but the channel was more interested in local programming. So because we weren't from San Francisco and we weren't in the area, they really weren't interested in keeping us on in the long run.
And ultimately, we don't even have the episodes, but there's like about maybe, and I know there's at least 2, maybe 3 that were put out, and it's a way different format. It was very much like the Big Chuck and Little John Just Skits show, where we sent my buddy, a bunch of skits and interviews we did with, that were cleared. Some
skits, interviews, some in-between stuff, and it was just a little half-hour show just to fill the spot, sell the commercial time.
And we have not seen it.
I think it was on at like 1 in the morning.
We saw some raps for it, like some promo stuff, but we never saw a whole show.
Yeah, we never saw the whole show with the commercials.
No
so
clue.
If anyone who ever saw us on Coffee TV, if you ever have that taped.
Ooh, yeah.
So here's a call out to any of our viewers that live out in California. If you ever taped that show.
Our Mummy and the Monkey show.
Mummy and the Monkey. It was just called The Mummy and the Monkey.
Yes.
And it was a half-hour show on Coffee TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like our one TV thing where we had our own show on actual broadcast
I think
TV.
that it, here, I'll put our email up here. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, you could send us an email there. And it kind of put us on the radar of Vincent Von Dahl of Creature Features, I think. So.
Yeah, because, we follow Creature Features. We like their show. They found us online. They liked us. And we're hoping to be on their show one day.
That would be nice.
We're hoping to go and visit them.
That would be wild. That would be a bucket list thing.
Yeah. We're hoping to go and visit them and make an appearance one day.
Don't give up on us, Vincent. We're going to try to get out there.
Yeah, we were hoping to do something sooner, and
but maybe later.
The travel cost to the summer was like through the roof. So we just couldn't.
Even if you had a little extra dough, like nice dough, it would have still taken a little chunk out of your dough.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll read a few more comments and we'll get back to Halloween news.
Okay.
Juliet says they recently canceled Creature Features. Now it's Westerns.
Well.
Yeah, we heard that Coffee TV switched to all Western programming.
Right. Now Creature Features still comes out with new episodes every week.
Yeah, they're still on YouTube, and they still have their own Roku app and stuff.
Yes.
So Creature Features is still around, but they're online.
It's very much alive.
Yeah, I think they lost the Coffee TV gig. Unfortunately, because I think they were the highlight of Coffee TV.
Let me tell you, and see that right there tells you a lot. I mean, if a show like that can't get put on the air or stay on a channel that they run, there's no loyalty. It's just like any corporation. No offense to any corporations, but you know, it's all about the bottom line because they're corporations, right? They're
Yeah.
businesses. Well, so are we in a way. I mean, we are a business too, but you know, but we don't have. But if you do something independent, I think the indie way is the way to go for creatives that you know that are wanting to do their own thing. Now, if somebody came up to us and offered us $10 million, you know, we're taking that 10 million. Sorry, but the sellouts down the road, if it ever would happen. But,
well, we're not opposed to TV deals. It would just have to be the right one for us.
Right.
Because we've had a couple television things kind
dalliances.
of a little dabble here and there in some TV things, and it just wasn't quite what we were hoping it would be.
Yeah, usually
no offense to the TV people or channels, it just didn't really work out for us.
Well, and their nature is to lock everything up and to own it all. I mean, I get that, you know, because especially if they're putting a lot of the tech behind it, and they're the ones. It's like record companies, you know, when a band would get signed, you know, they get the advances from the record company. The record company would pay for the tour, the equipment, the this or that, and basically that musician is now indebted. In debt to the music company. Yes, they have the distribution. Yes, they have the connections.
Yes.
All of that. That's all built in. That's the infrastructure that you pay into.
Yeah, it all depends on the deal, you know, what they have to offer.
But there are independent creators out there.
So it is good to be indie if you can,
right.
You know, and just do what works for you.
So I'm saying in general, you know, you got these independent. There's a lot of successful independent YouTubers that didn't need any corporate.
We know YouTube people who have turned down television deals because it was too restrictive.
Right.
They had too many restrictions, and then they weren't even offering much monetarily.
Not much, and basically
it was like a whole thing. Yeah, and then they wanted to. It was about creative control also. There's
multiple things going on there.
Yes. So there's multiple comments here I need to read.
Okay, let's do it.
Where did it go?
Scroll
Victoria says that so I guess they had a weird letter recently, Creature Features. The writer complained about the movie they showed being adult. It was a Western. So I guess the guy complained that he wasn't going to watch Creature Features anymore because of the adult Western. Vince said, we didn't ever show that movie, mate. So the guy must have been confused, thinking that Creature Features was showing Westerns, but they're not on that channel.
Well, but he never hung out long enough to see if there was a hosted segment. It was just, he saw, a few minutes of a movie, and thought a Western movie.
Maybe he just assumed that at that time slot that was them.
No, that I understand.
And they didn't think to check the programming or what they were actually playing.
Do you ever see it reminds me of another
I guess they didn't tune in that long.
Well, they should have. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, not the consumer's fault there. You know, if you watch a show, that means you're watching it for the guests, you know, the hosts as well.
Right.
So why not wait till you see them to make, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very strange. Okay, so some movie news.
Yeah.
Or Halloween news.
Anybody out there got those 50-foot 50-foot?
Yeah, did anyone buy the 12-foot Home Depot skeleton?
Anyone out there get one?
Because, those are really cool. And I guess, are you done burping now?
Never.
Are you good?
It's part of my shtick.
I know,
some people
but
say stick.
I was, in the middle of something.
You can.
Then you just...
I'm just background noise.
Just belch away.
That's right.
Is it like the crickets?
Is it that distracting? Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it can be.
Well, you can do it.
Okay, Home Depot is putting out, yet again, more really cool Halloween decor. There's going to be a 15-foot tall phantom, like some type of ghost thing you could put in your yard, a 12-foot floating witch. They're bringing back not just the 12-foot skeleton, but they're bringing back a skeleton, well, this one's new, actually. A skeleton with like a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern head.
Ooh.
But some of these decorations are pricey, like $400 for some of these. And they say on the site you can only order one per customer.
Right, because people are probably going to try to buy them and flip one for 2 or 3 times the price.
Yeah.
Because you could get it.
Yeah.
So you get your friend to buy one too, and your friend who doesn't give a rat's about Halloween will give it,
But,
you pay him back.
How are you going to store? I hope like these fold down so you could store them in your garage
in a box
or something.
And will fit in your SUV.
Or would you leave your 12-foot skeleton like in the yard year round, and then like for Christmas put a Santa hat on him or something?
Tommy Lee has a 12-foot skeleton.
Grim, enough about him. That joke is old now.
Well, that's a different show.
Okay. Let's read a few more comments. RN says, after watching Creature Features, Mummy and the Monkey, and Circus of Chaos. It was called Circus of Chaos.
Okay.
I always felt that the three go together well, and I was always looking for your show and the others after they left coffee.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for looking for us.
Yeah, hopefully you found what you're looking for.
Thank you.
You're not doing a Bono out there. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
I saw a couple of the really tall ones in the house in Lakewood when I was driving by today, but I couldn't get my phone to take a picture. Okay, so people are seeing the skeletons. They're starting to see them.
I see clowns and Vincent Van Dolls. I'm gonna write that song.
Okay. Oh, they also had, I wrote this down, a 9-foot tall werewolf.
Hi-yo.
So the werewolf looked really cool too. I wrote all these down because I was like, did I remember to mention them all?
A couple of years ago, we saw like they had like dinosaur skeleton and a unicorn skeleton. And...
Yeah, they're making like a skeleton of every animal now.
Yeah.
That's like the new thing, I think. We've got a couple, the pretend cat skeletons.
Now, where do you keep them? In your closet?
I guess. I mean, that's where skeletons go, right?
I think so. Big skeleton.
You're gonna need a big closet for a big 12-foot skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some of those decorations are pricey, but they do look cool.
They do stand out.
They
They're
do
impressive.
look cool.
That skeleton, it's pretty impressive.
Juliet says, doing yard work in a Michael Myers mask, it's fun.
Oof.
Oh, that's funny.
Feel my pain.
Victoria says, I need to justify the werewolf. One of my neighbors has a yard full of dinosaur skeletons.
Is it a werewolf skeleton or a werewolf?
It's a werewolf. Ooh. Like a full werewolf.
Oh my god.
Like a 9 feet tall werewolf.
It's like a wolf, not a wolf man.
It's on the Home Depot site. No, it's a werewolf monster.
I haven't seen it.
With like glowing eyes and stuff. He looks really cool. So I'm thinking Home Depot does those specials where you can use their credit card and you get so many months without any interest.
Yeah, but the thing is...
So in theory, if you wanted to buy some Halloween decorations, you could probably use that thing and get pay it off in so many months without interest.
I saw on someone's Facebook about the skeleton, okay?
Yeah.
The 12-foot skeleton. That some stores are going to be getting them, some store, like a Home Depot.
Yeah.
They're getting 13 of them. Ha ha ha.
Oh, like they're only getting a few.
Well, those things are massive, right? They don't need to sell that many to make their money on this thing.
They're only making limited quantities of them.
And they're pretty much sold as soon as they get to the store. You know that's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's just one per customer, you'll definitely have 13 people there, if not that 5 times that many people trying to get it.
Yeah.
But it's nuts. It's crazy. But it's cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. So, maybe maybe for my birthday or something.
Hey, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know. Keep it outside year-round.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, what is a Menards? Someone said Menards. It's another hardware store.
That's what pirates say when they get kicked in the groin.
Oh, Menards. Yeah. No, Menards is
There's Tom Sullivan's joke, by the way.
Yeah, it's a discount hardware store.
Save big money at Menards. Yeah, it's like a Home Depot.
Yeah,
they sell everything there.
Yeah, it's like all home improvement.
A lot of home improvement stuff, and then they have sections like cat food, soda, dry goods. It's just like everything.
They even have pet food. Yeah, we've bought pet food there.
Yeah, sometimes we go to Menards to buy pet food.
Yeah, because it's like right there. It's like on the way home.
You don't leave with one stick of lumber, not one nail. It's always other stuff that's not home improvement.
Like I'll go in there to buy basic stuff. Because I'm like, oh, it's cheaper here.
You're going to Aldi and buying a chair, a folding chair.
Hey, sometimes they have that stuff. You never know. Yeah. Okay, we're talking about our favorite discount stores now, I guess. All right, we talked about Hocus Pocus 2 coming out this fall. Speaking of candy and Halloween, Mars Candy Company announced new flavors for Halloween of Twix, M&Ms, and Snickers.
Orange.
So probably orange. So for Halloween, they're going to have new flavors of Twix, M&Ms, and Snicker bars. So.
What do you guess on what the flavors are going to be?
It didn't say. I didn't read the full article. I just wrote it down real quick. So they're probably gonna be yummy. I mean, everyone loves M&Ms and Twix and all that.
They should make M&M flavored M&Ms. That tastes like the wrapper. I don't know what that would be, but
Ugh.
why not? I don't know. Why it would be gimmicky.
Would the M&M candies be tattooed and stuff?
Is he tattooed? I don't know.
I guess. So maybe like pumpkin spice flavored, maybe orange flavored.
What's
I imagine they're just gonna do pumpkin spice everything, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, probably just.
I even hear tell of a pumpkin spice Halloween special that's out there.
Oh yeah.
Some weirdos make a special.
Yeah.
Like a Halloween with a movie and skits and bits and.
Some dumb chumps called the Mummy and the Monkey.
Yeah, Halloween.
I heard they make a pumpkin spice Halloween
That's
special.
ridiculous.
We still need to work on it.
I know. And we will.
Well, gang, we'll probably wrap this up here in a little bit. I'm getting kind of tired.
Oh,
So,
you're burning out already?
We'll read a few more comments and then wrap this up in a few.
Okay, I'll let you lead this dance.
My wife loves to smell Halloween candy bags, says John Biggins.
Yeah, that's a good smell.
No thank you for candy corn flavor. Jacan does not like candy corn flavor.
Who doesn't?
Jacan says.
Okay.
Rowan says, please don't eat them. They're really dog biscuits. And a kid threw up on the what? I don't know what that's
Hey,
a reference
Louie.
to.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
William says he loves candy corn. Albert says he loves candy corn.
Who doesn't love candy corn? It's
John says, got to do a snack toys with the new candy.
Ooh.
Probably.
We will.
Oh yeah, and Halloween Ends is coming, says Juliet. Yeah, they're coming out with yet another Halloween movie, and we haven't seen like the last two, so we'll have to see them all eventually to finally finish up watching all of the Halloween movies.
We'll see. Lou, you want to watch
Connie
Halloween?
says she hates candy corn.
It's so good. It's like such a nothing candy. It's just got a little bit of a salty sweet thing going on, you know?
John, oh sorry.
No.
John says Halloween is on a Monday this year. Bummer. Well, Monday Fun Day.
You can make
And the
Halloween
whole
any
weekend
day.
before you can just have fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Go to Halloween parties and all that stuff.
Ranch dipping, yeah!
And Louie's here.
Louie!
Always fun.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Lou!
Lou.
Louie.
So there's you guys didn't see this because it's kind of off camera here. I have a little stool here.
Ooh.
Not that kind of stool, Grim.
Oh my.
I have a little stool here. I'm going to scoot it in so you can see it. So there's the mummy bucket. But for a good chunk of the show, Louie was sitting right here. And he was just off camera over there. And I was like petting him in between. It was cute. So yeah, there's my Louie story.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes he'll like sit off camera or he'll lay underneath the camera with like his belly up. Like, pet me. Looking all cute. All right,
He is so cute.
He is adorable.
He's purring. I got him where I want him. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up tonight, right? That's it?
Yeah, so sorry guys about that snafu with the glitch or whatever was going on. Albert Matelski did win. And yeah, I'm sorry you guys didn't see the very tail end of the show, but you did at least get to see the end of the movie. So that's good. And then, yeah, we're going to see if there's any updates with our broadcasting program. Sometimes, not very often, but sometimes this program will randomly like disconnect from YouTube. And it's a pain in the butt. So, or pain in the dupa, as they would say in Parma.
Much better. Clean it up there. It's a family show.
There we go.
Right, Lou?
All right, gang. Well, good night. Good fright. Thank you for hanging with us. Mwah. Bye-bye.
See you later, alligators.